Hello, I'm Ty Jensen. For my networking assignment, I reached out to a friend and former colleague, James Nelson. I have some of the questions written down on my phone, so I'll be looking at it periodically. I chose James Nelson as my networking assignment because I got to work with him and he's a really awesome guy. And after he worked with me, he got to take a job at a tech firm based out of India in Seattle, working from home, which is kind of my dream job to do that. So some of the questions I asked him kind of like how his school prepared him for the job that he has now and kind of things that he wishes that he would have done a little bit differently in school. And he said that he thinks his school prepared him very well for his job, but kind of in a different way than you would expect. He says that school prepared him to have the skills to be able to use his knowledge to figure out and learn new things. So kind of like an example is that where we used to work, he didn't know a ton about Excel, but we had to use it a ton. And so he was able to apply learning new things, the knowledge of learning new things, to be able to learn the Excel to the extent that we needed to use at our job. So that was pretty cool. Another question, I asked him if he likes to work remotely and what kind of, where he searched for jobs and kind of how he got in contact with this job. He says that he likes to work remotely. It gives him time to spend with his family, and it really gives him the freedom to kind of be his own boss and take accountability for his own time. So he really enjoys having that freedom. So he actually found this job at a job fair at his university, which is Washington State. And they reached out to him he walked through and was talking to different tech companies, and he was giving them his email and stuff, and they actually emailed him and asked if he would want to interview. So that's how he got this job. But he said that he's had multiple job offers come through LinkedIn as well, which was pretty cool that I got to set up my account through the first part of this assignment. So that should be pretty helpful for when I graduate and when I'm looking for jobs in the future. And then I asked him kind of what his plans are for the future so that I can kind of help prepare for my future. So he said the biggest thing is just to keep gaining an education so you can keep, moving up and furthering your progression. And I really liked that answer. I think this experience made me feel really good about the field I was going into, gave me a lot of hope for when I graduate, to be able to experience and, get the job that I really want to and have the freedom I want. I plan to, there was a few different classes he suggested that I should take, like specific Excel classes and specific Python classes that I think that I'll take going forward as electives to kind of help me get prepared for that job in the future. Thank you.